Good day everyone, I am Ma'am Juliet H. Casada. We are on the third quarter, week 1, and we will be discussing MELC 33, which is about subsets of a line. For our terminal objective, we will illustrate subsets of a line. Particularly, we will be defining the subsets of a line. We will name the subsets of a line, identify congruent segments, and find the measure of a given segment. So there are two subsets of a line. First is the line segment, and the other one is ray. Let's begin with the line segment. For example, we have 3 points here, point A, point C, and point B. So when we say line segment, by the way, it is a subset of a line with 2 endpoints and all the points in between. So again, let's take a look at these points. Say they are contained in one line. So ibig sabihin, points A, C, and D are collinear. Okay? When we say collinear, these are points that lie on the same line. From the word co means together, and the word line, so line, linya. So these points are found together in a line. So they lie on the same line. Magkakasama sila na matatagpuan sa isang linya lamang. So yun ang collinear. Now, ang focus natin ngayon ay line segment lang, yung bahagi, kasi kasasabi kanina, subset. So, bahagi lang ng line. So, tinanggal na natin yung kanina yung mahabang portion. So, kunin lang natin ito. Okay? Hindi na natin kukunin yung extended part doon. Okay? So, in this example, we have 3 line segments. These are this. In symbols, ganito siya isusulat. Paano siya babasahin? The first one is line segment AB. So ano yung line segment AB? From point A to point B. Okay? So, yung distance from point A to point B. So, yan na yun. Line segment AB. Kung papansin niyo, no? Parang simula galing sa bahay, papuntang school. Point A to point B or B to A. Okay? So, nasusukat yan actually. Kayang i-measure. Hindi katulad ng line, immeasurable, no? Hindi kayang sukatin kasi nga na-extend yung both sa both direction yung line. Pero dito, pag line segment, kaya yung sukatin kasi may endpoints na tinatawag, yung dulo ng mga points. So, yun. Let's have the second one, which is line segment AC. So, ito naman siya, from point A to point C. Yun na yun. Yung dalawang points na ito, yun na rin yung line, ating tinatawag na endpoints. So, take note ha, of the symbol. Yung ating dalawang letters, yung name ng points, ay pinagtabi, then merong bar sa ibabaw. And the third one is line segment CB. Ito naman yan, from point C to point B. Okay? So, kung papansin ninyo, no, yung AB kanina, siya yung pinakamahaba. Tapos yung AC, mas maliit. At yung CB naman ay mas malaki as compared doon sa line segment AC. Do you follow? Now, there are congruent segments. So, these segments have the same measure of length. Okay, so yun daw yung mga congruent segments. If they have the same measure of length, so magkasing haba, congruent ang tawag sa kanila. So, let's take a look at this example. We have line segment AB. Let's say there's another point in between. So, in the middle, sa gitna na ng points A and B. So, meron tayong another point, pangalanan natin siya as point C. Ngayon, kung titingnan nyo, no, nasa gitna siya. So, ang tawag natin sa point C ay midpoint. So, from the word mid, middle. So, middle point siya. So, anong ginagawa ng midpoint? It divides the segment into 2 equal parts. So, yung kanina yung AB natin, yung line segment AB, nahati ngayon siya ng point C into 2 equal parts, 2 equal segments. So, ano na yun? Yung portion na ito, di ba? From point A to point C. At saka yung point C, from point C to point B. Okay? So, silang mga segments na yan ay magkasing haba. So, in symbols, ulitin natin, this, yung from point A to point C, that's line segment AC. Okay, yung point C to point B ay tinatawag natin na line segment CB. So, since magkasing haba sila, therefore, ang segments na ito ay congruent. So, ganito yung symbols ha, sa congruency. May parang equal sign, tapos parang yung N na symbol. Okay? So, similar kasi yung symbol na ito sa mathematics. Similar sila in figure, yung itsura niya, tapos equal ang measurements. So, ayan, congruent. Pag binasa natin, this is line segment AC is congruent to line segment CB. Do you follow? Good. Let's have the second subset of a line, which is ray. It is said that it is a part of a line but has only one endpoint. Take note of that. And extends endlessly in one direction. So, ayan. So, bahagi siya ng linya. Tingnan nyo, kung papansin niyo no, parang arrow siya, no? Butol. Kung i-compare natin siya sa line, ang line kasi, di ba, may dalawang arrowheads. Ito, isang portion lang ang may arrowhead. So, this portion is extended infinitely dito sa papuntang kanan. Pero, tingnan niyo, ayan ha, may dulo-dulo siya dito. So, we can name the rays on this example in 3 ways. Actually, there are 3 rays on this example. We have ray AB. Ayan siya. Ray AC from point A to the second point dun sa extended portion. Point B. Ito yan. C. Take note. Ito yung mga symbols. Pag ray AB, ayan. Ray AC at ray BC, yung mga points na binanggit natin, lalagyan lang natin ng arrow sign papuntang kanan. Okay? Arrow sign sa ibabaw. So, ang kanyang arrowhead ay nakaturo papuntang kanan. Pero take note, kapag pinangalanan, when we name array, mag-start tayo dun sa endpoint. Tingnan nyo yung A, A, B. Yun yung mga portion na tinatawag nating endpoint. Yung B, C, C, siya yung portion, yung second letter natin, yung portion na na-extend. Halimbawa, yung ray AB, ulit natin ha, ito yung endpoint. Tapos yung second name natin dyan ay B. So, ito yung, alam natin na yung portion na ito ay na-extend. So, hindi pwedeng BA yan. Mali yung pagpangalan na ray BA kasi yung B is not the endpoint. Yung A ay hindi yung portion na na-extend, yung second name, no? So, hindi pwedeng baligtarin yan. Hindi katulad ng line segment, pwedeng mabaligtad yun eh. So, anyway, puntahan naman natin yung ray AC. So, endpoint pa rin siya, tapos yung C, yung portion na na-extend. Sa line segment BC naman, okay, yung B, yung pinakadulong portion, tapos yung second name niya ay yung C, so na-extend. So, hindi pwedeng CB, okay? Kasi nga yung B ay hindi na-extend papunta doon. Katulad din kanina yung AC naman, hindi pwedeng CA ang pangalan natin dyan. Kasi yung A is not the portion na na-extend. Do you follow? So, ulitin natin ha, kapag napangalan ng ray, kailangan yung unang letter na babanggitin mo ay yung point na nagre-represent sa endpoint. At ang second letter ay yung nagre-represent sa portion na na-extend. Do you follow? Good. Let's have the next one. Another example. This time, yung ray naman natin ay extended to the left side. Dito naman siya ngayon na-extend papuntang kaliwa. So, paano naman natin siya papangalanan? O, ganito naman siya. Ray BA. O, yan. Ito yung endpoint. Tapos yung A. Kasi ito yung extended version. Extended part. Okay? Tapos ray CA from this endpoint to the portion na na-extend. Ray CB. So, ito ulit yung endpoint. Yung B part ay na-extend, di ba? So, in symbol, pagtatabihin nyo pa rin yung mga letters BA, CA, CB, pero same pa rin as the earlier example, nakaturo pa rin siya papuntang kanan. Even though, in the example, sa figure, papuntang left side ang kanyang extended part, di ba? So, ganun kasi in general. Ang pinaka-symbol for ray ay yung arrow pointing to the right. Okay? Depende na lang siya sa figure kung saan papunta. Pero understood na, alam natin na yung pangalawang letter ay yung na-extend na portion. At yung unang letter, siya yung pinaka-endpoint. Do you follow? Another one, ito naman. What if, paano naman siya ang direction niya? Hindi papuntang kaliwa, hindi papuntang taas. Kundi, kung papansin niyo it's, north, ito yung west. So, northwest ang direction niya, di ba? Pwedeng patagilid, di ba? So, iba-ibang direction kasi ng ray. So, but, meron tayong tatlong rays pa rin dito, no? Ano yung mga names? Ray US. Take note ha, U yung endpoint, yung S yung na-extend na portion. NU, endpoint, yung U ang na-extend na portion. Ray NS. So, endpoint pa rin. And the second point, yung na-extend na portion. So, paano siya? Ganito pa rin in symbols, no? Like I've said, in general kasi, ang symbol for ray ay yung arrow na nakaturo papuntang kanan, yung kanyang arrowhead, okay? So again, alam natin na kapag nag-name tayo ng ray, yung U, yung N, yung mga endpoints yan. Okay po? And the second letter stands for the portion na na-extend. Do you follow? Very good. O, tingnan naman natin to. Real-life examples of rays and line segments. Kung titignan nyo to, no? Yung electrical wire sa poste ng kuryente, line. Actually, line segment yun kasi may katapusan, nasusukat naman yan. Okay, ito naman sa football field, may mga linya-linya, guhit-guhit, segments yan actually. Ito, yung measure ng length ng tiles. Okay, line segment din yan. Ito, yung riles ng tren, at saka yung bridge, no? May mga line segments tayo dyan. Dito naman, meron tayong yung sun ray. Obviously, no, ang ray kasi is the best representation ng mathematical term na ray, no, from the sun ray. So, nagsisimula sa araw, tapos yung kanyang liwanag, yung kanyang init or liwanag ay nakakarating, hindi natin na halos masukat kung saan nag-e-end. Diba? Next. Ganon din ang flashlight, no. Medyo extended yung portion na liwanag na kanyang na sasakop o nahahagip kapag nag-flash tayo ng flashlight. Ito naman ay drawings na, okay, ng bahay, may mga line segments dyan, kalsada, araw with the rays. Ayan. So, dyan natin pwedeng makita at magamit ang rays and line segments. Okay, let's try this. Meron tayo ditong illustration with points. Honesty. Okay, ito yung mga points na nasa ating figure. So, let's name 5 line segments from this figure. Okay, ang dami niyan, pero let's just name 5. One is HO, line segment HO. Next, line segment HN. Third, line segment HE. Then, we also have line segment HS. Tapos, pang-fifth natin is line segment HT. O, madami pa yan. Actually, meron pang HY. Nag-start lang kasi ako sa puro H. But actually, there are so many more. Like ON, OE, OS, OT. Ayan, i-combine nyo lang yung dalawang mga letters. But, take note, yung HO, by the way, ay kaparehas lang siya ng OH. Okay? Kapag pinaliktad natin dalawang letters, pwede pagbaliktarin ang dalawang letters sa line segments. Okay? So, let's have the next one. This time, rays naman. Okay, let's name 5 rays. This time, hindi na pwedeng baliktarin ang mga letters na mahalaga ang position ng mga letters. Let's have ray HO. So, ito yung line point, endpoint, tapos O, yung portion na na-extend, no? Line segment HN. So, from point H ulit to N. Hindi pwedeng NH, no? Hindi pwedeng bumaliktad ang kanyang pagpapangalan. So, H is the endpoint, N is the portion na na-extend. HS, ray HS, ray HT, and another one is ray HY. Pero again, ang dami pa niyan, no? Pwede tayo mag-start sa O, tapos i-partner mo siya sa mga letters na nasa kanan niya. Tapos pwede rin sa from N ka mag-start, and E, and S, and Y, A, and T. Sa E ka magsimula, sa ES. Ganyan, ang daming possible names for this, rays on this figure. Let's have the next one. Ito naman, congruent segments. Ayan. Again, when we say congruent, dapat magkaparehas ng kanilang measurements. Okay, may example tayo dito. HO, nasaan yan? Point H to O. So, line segment HO at saka ON. Kung papansin niyo no, HO, may mga numbers dito sa ilalim, no? Kung bibilangin natin yan, from point H to point O, 1 unit yung difference. So, yung distance ay 1 unit. So, yung ON naman, yung line segment ON, ganun din. Kapag binilang natin yung distance from point O to point N, 1 unit lang din. So, magkasing haba, magkasing sukat, therefore, congruent. The symbol, take note of the symbol ha, for congruency. Next, line segment ET, ito siya, point E to T. So, 2 units naman yan. 1, 2. From point E to T ay 2 units. Then, sa point H, N naman. Congruent daw yon sa point, line segment HN. So, from point H, 1, 2 to point N. So, magkasing haba sila with 2 units each. Next is line segment HE. Ayan na tayo. 2, 3 units. NT, from N, 1, 2, 3 units. So, yan, congruent talaga sila. So, marami pa yan actually. Pero 3 lang ang kailangan natin for now. Do you follow? Next is distance. Ayan na. What is the distance of line segment EY? From point E to point Y down. So, meron tayong formula dyan that we can use to find the distance of a line segment. Between 2 points. So, kunin lang natin yung difference ng absolute value, the absolute value of the difference between the 2 points, yung point E at point Y. So, ano yung coordinate? Kumbaga, dito, titignan natin dito sa figure. Yung coordinate ng E ay 1 at ang coordinate ng Y ay 4. So, pag kinuha natin yung difference nila, 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Ngayon, kapag kinuha natin yung absolute value, take note, distance yan. Walang negative distance kapag absolute value. So, 3 lang ang sagot natin dyan. Or simply, actually, yung ginagawa ko kanina, binibilang lang from point E, 1, 2, 3, papuntang point Y. Yon. By counting, simple counting. Pero, most of the time, kasi sometimes, hindi given yung figure. So, you have to really solve with this, using this formula. Okay, now let's have the distance of line segment SH. So, from point S to point H naman tayo. Kunin ulit natin yung distance formula. Gamitin natin yan. So, ang point S ay may coordinate na 2. Yung H ay may coordinate na negative 2. So, kapag kinuha natin yung difference niyan, 2 minus negative 2, magiging keep, change, magiging 2 plus positive 2, that is equal to 4. Now, ang absolute value ng 4 ay 4 pa rin. Nawawala lang yung kanyang symbol. So, anyway, kapag binilang natin yan, pwede natin siyang bilangin. From point S, 1, 2, 3, 4 to point H. Kahit baliktarin mo siya, actually, mag-start tayo sa H. 1, 2, 3, 4 units pa rin yan. So, ganun kasi ang line segment. No? Now, let's have the sixth one, which is the distance of OY naman, from point O to point Y. Okay? So, gamitan muna natin ang formula. Ang point O ay may coordinates na negative 1. Ang Y ay 4. So, kapag sinubtract natin yan, so ito, negative 1 minus 4, okay? So, magiging negative 1 plus negative 4. Ang sagot, negative 5. So, ang absolute value, 5 lang. So, the distance of OY, line segment OY is 5. So, yung length niya, yung haba niya ay 5 units, ibig sabihin. So, bilangin nga natin to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pabalik. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Siyempre, walang mintis yan, no? Iyon ang distance ng line segment OY, 5 units. Now, let's now focus on the other example naman. Palitan natin yung mga letters. Policy naman yon. Kanina, no? Honesty. Ngayon, policy. So, honesty is the best policy. Anyways, let's give a line segment or congruent to IY. O mag-determine pala tayo ng line segments na congruent to IY. So take note ha, pag congruent ulit, ang ibig sabihin, magkasing haba. Kasing haba ng IY. Kung anong measure ng IY, dapat ganun din ang haba ng mga segments na ibibigay natin. So, i-determine muna natin kung gaano kahaba ang line segment IY. So, 2 units yan. Kasi from point I, isa, dalawa. Okay? So, 2 units. Dapat ang mga segments na i-identify natin ay 2 units din ang haba. So, meron na kayo naisip? Okay. The segment, one segment that is congruent to it ay yung LI. O di kaya IL. Okay lang yun. Same lang ang name niya. Kahit baligtarin natin ang letters. So, 1, 2 units. Diba? Kahit pabalik, from I, 1, 2 to L. O, yun. So, 2 units. So, congruent na siya sa IY. Meron pa ba kayo nakita? Very good. OP o di kaya PO. So, from O, 1, 2 units siya. Papalik, 1, 2 of course. Yan. So, those are the line segments congruent to line segment IY. Next is the line segments congruent to OL naman ang ating hanapin. So, take note from point O to point L ay 1 unit lang, di ba? So, ayan, maghahanap tayo ng line segments dito na 1 unit lang din ang haba. May nakita na kayo? Very good. One is line segment IC. Yan, isang unit lang yan. Meron pa ba kayo nakita? Yes, CY is also 1 unit. Therefore, silang dalawa ay congruent sa line segment OL. Let's proceed with number 9. Ito naman, ang pinapahanap ay congruent sa segment PL. So, hanapin natin ang haba. Ang sukat niya ay 3 units. Very good. So, ano-ano ang mga line segments na 3 units din ang haba? We have line segment OI. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Another one is line segment LC. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Kahit pabalik, CL. Parehas lang siya. 1, 2, 3. You get it? Very good. It's quiz time. So, there are 5 questions here. I want you to choose the letter of the correct answer and write it in your paper. Let's begin. Number 1. A subset of a line that has only one endpoint and is extended in one direction is called as A ray, B line segment, C point, D line. And the correct answer is A ray. Number 2. The point that divides a segment into 2 equal parts is called as A collinear, B endpoint, C midpoint, or D congruent. The correct answer is C midpoint. Number 3, given this figure with the point safe T on this line, what are the points that lie on line segment AT? Is it A points SE and T, B points YES, C points SA and Y, D points FA and T? And the correct answer is D. Question number 4. With this figure again, which are congruent segments? A. Segments SF and ET, B. Segments AE and TY, C. Segments AF and ET, or D. Segments SE and EY. Kailangan congruent, meaning magkaparehas ng sukat. And the correct answer is C. Segment AF and ET both measures 1 unit. For the 5th question, using the same figure, how long is segment FY? Ito naman siya. So, is it A, 4 units, B, 3 units, C, 2 units, or D, 1 unit? FY. And the correct answer is 3 units. That's 1, 2, 3. You get it? Now, what score did you get? If 5, excellent. 2 thumbs up. If 4, good work. 1 thumb up. 3, nice. 2, fair. 1 and 0, needs improvement. But don't be too sad. Pwede mong balikan ang mga videos at mga examples para mas matutunan mo pa ulit ang ating discussion. With that, I hope you learned a lot. Maraming salamat and keep safe everyone!